going to fix a chip in my windshield. About a year and a half ago I got a chip in my windshield, and at first it was just a tiny little crack, and it's still a tiny crack, but looking at it now I've noticed that it's starting to spread. It looks like this should be something that's fairly straightforward. However, this could end in success, or it could end with a shattered windshield if I am not expeditious with my Dremel work. Easy to follow instructions with step-by-step photos help make the repair process easy and yield professional results. Clean loose pieces of glass from the damaged area with the push pin. I use the Dremel to clean it out. Take the adhesive disc and peel back off one side of the adhesive disc with tab pointing upward. Line up the hole with a disc with the center of the damage. Make sure tab points upward. So that tab has to point upward. Press adhesive disc onto the glass. Ensure the whole adhesive disc is in contact with the windshield. Look at the disc from the inside of the vehicle to make sure there's no air gaps or bubbles. Peel off the other side of the disc. Line up the pedestal with the adhesive disc, making sure that the tab again points upward and matches the tab on the adhesive disc firmly. Press the pedestal against the disc, making sure there's no air bubbles in the adhesive. Remove the cap from the resin tube, away from painted surfaces and your face. Carefully cut tip off approximately 1/8 of an inch to open a resin tube. Place resin tube stem 1/4 inch into the pedestal opening and carefully squeeze tube to load resin into pedestal. Step 5. Make sure that the plunger is pushed all the way into the syringe prior to use. Carefully and firmly twist the tip of the syringe into the pedestal. Step 6. Hold the syringe with one hand and gently pull the plunger upward with the other hand. Lock plunger at lowest indent setting by turning plunger into the clip. Spring clip system will secure the plunger in place. Allow entire assembly to sit as is for 10 minutes. Temporarily remove the syringe from the pedestal. This will allow air into the syringe. With plunger still locked in lowest indent setting, carefully replace syringe by twisting the tip of the syringe into the pedestal. Hold the syringe with one hand and gently push plunger down with the other hand. Lock plunger at the uppermost indent setting. By turning plunger indent into clip, allow entire assembly to sit as is for at least 20 minutes.
20 minutes later.
Okay, I've gone through the procedure of sucking out the air bubbles, and now I've pushed down on the resin to try to squeeze the resin into the crack. Have to say right now I'm not feeling too confident. When I pushed the resin in, it didn't look like any actually went down in. So I am thinking this is going to be a very low chance of success on this one. 8. Remove the syringe. Slowly remove the pedestal and adhesive disc from the glass. Wipe off any residual resin from glass. Remove cap from resin tube while holding resin tube in one hand and curing strip in the other. Carefully squeeze a bead of any remaining resin into the hole of the damaged area. Place curing strip over damaged area to hold in resin. Move vehicle into sunlit area and let sit in direct sunlight for 15 minutes. The resin will cure with natural UV sunlight for at least 1 hour is required on cloudy days. Okay, 1 hour. Once resin is cured, carefully remove curing strip by peeling it away from windshield. Finishing tips: if the surface of the glass is uneven, safety razor can be used to remove any excess cured resin, blah, 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 blah. The repair may not completely remove blemish or permanently fill the pit. And I will not repeat this in French.
24 hours later.
Okay, today's the next day. I pulled off the protective covering, and the repair, if I can find it here, it's at the tip of my finger. There we go. So that's actually sealed. You can still see the crack, but it's sealed from the outside. While the repair doesn't look as good as I would have liked, I still am going to consider that one a success. Oh, nice hair, Keir. Yeah, so thanks for joining me in this video. Catch you in the next one.